Hey guys, how's it going? So, today I am going to do a first impression let's play review of a game called Outcast A New Beginning. Basically Outcast number 2. And this game is obviously the sequel to Outcast 1, which was a janky open world game that was released a couple of years ago. The game wasn't too good, wasn't too bad either. It's just one of those janky open world games that you can find all over the place. So today we are going to be reviewing the game. The game is $60, so the game has gone from asking a janky price to asking AAA prices. So this game I expect to deliver today AAA quality and AAA content, since it's asking a AAA price. So we're going to be playing the game for an hour or more, probably a little bit more, like 2 hours, so that we can experience all that the game has to offer before rendering my decision. If you're in a hurry and you don't want to watch the full 2 hours or whatever of the video, then you can simply skip to the last 10 minutes or so of the video. I will put a timestamp in the description below, and you can just skip to that timestamp at the end, and I will give you my quick, concise, final opinion on the game and tell you whether or not I can recommend the game at the end of the video. Otherwise, if you're not in a hurry, you can just stay tuned and I will be playing through the game and giving you my running commentary and telling you what I think is good and bad about the game as we play through the game today. So this is a game that comes from the same developers who did a really shitty game recently, like a couple of months ago, called Gangs of Sherwood, and I actually did do a review on Gangs of Sherwood, and the game was really shitty, to be honest. So I'm actually surprised that the same studio can release Gangs of Sherwood and then just a couple of months later release this game. So that means that they were working on this game and Gangs of Sherwood at the exact same time, which, unless it's a really big studio, I don't know the studio, but unless it's a very big studio, that is actually really risky to be working on two big titles at the same time. Gangs of Sherwood was a big title, but it was a piece of shit. But yeah, that was a I think $20 or $30 title. I can't remember the price. Either way, it's a piece of shit. But the graphics of that game and more or less the quality of the game also was very good in Gangs of Sherwood. It was just everything else that was a piece of shit. So it's actually kind of impressive that they're able to work on two games, obviously for multiple years. A game like this and a game like Gangs of Sherwood would take multiple years to develop. So it's really impressive that they're able to work on two games at the same time, even though, like I said, it's risky, because as it turns out, Gangs of Sherwood is a piece of shit. So is it a piece of shit simply because it's a piece of shit, or is it a piece of shit because they were working on two games at the same time and they couldn't give the attention to Gangs of Sherwood that it needed, you know? That is the question. And today, if this game is also a piece of shit, then at least we know that this studio as a whole is completely unable to deliver anything other than pieces of shit. So anyway, the settings, I don't really see any real issues with the settings. They don't allow you to change the screen resolution while playing on borderless full screen, which is an issue. But they do allow you to change the render resolution over here, which is okay. You know, that's an okay way of making up for the fact that you can't change the screen resolution, even though I would prefer to be able to change the screen resolution. So because we are running the game at 4K resolution, 72% more or less equals 2K resolution. So we are running the game at 2K resolution, and I'm also recording at 2K resolution. Otherwise than that, I don't really see any real issues. There's VSync, there's a FPS limiter, so there's 60, 90, 120, 144, 165, 244, which should actually be 240, and then there is no 360. So they do not have 360 at all, which is an issue. 360 is the only FPS that I see that is missing, and obviously, like I say, 240 as well. So technically 240 and 360 are FPS settings that are missing, which should not be missing. So that is an issue, especially for people who have 360 FPS monitors. Otherwise than that, no real issues. You can change everything that you would possibly need to change. For the most part, I don't really see any issues. We're running the game on high, and like I said, 2K resolution. So yeah, I don't see any real issues. There's no colorblind accessibility options, which is an issue. You know, I would want to see colorblind accessibility in a $60 title. You know, if they are going to charge AAA prices, then they need to deliver AAA stuff. Oh wait, over here, wait, let's see. Ah, okay, you see. Okay, so I take that back. The game does have color deficient options. I just didn't see it because this is under graphics, and normally I would want to see a separate tab over here for accessibility. But okay, that's fine. So they do have colorblind accessibility options, which is good. So yeah, the only real issue that I can see is the fact that you can't change the resolution settings, and there's no 360 FPS options either. So yeah, otherwise than that, I think we can pretty much jump into the game. Okay, so this is an issue. They don't tell you what changes. So they say combat is easy, and then on this one they say enemies are easier to kill, deal less damage, less reactive. And then on this one they say nothing. And then on this one they say enemies are harder to kill, deal more damage, and react quickly. So what they should be saying, that they should be giving you information, and what they should be saying is enemies deal 50% more damage. Player takes 50% more damage. Player has 50% less health. Enemies, whatever, have 20% more health. Whatever. They must fucking tell you what is changing. They aren't telling you what is changing. They are giving you no salient information whatsoever with regards to the difficulty options. So yeah, this is an issue. They should tell you what is changing. This option right here is going to determine your entire gameplay playthrough. It's literally going to determine the next 50, 60, 70 hours of your life. So the fact that you have no information whatsoever with regards to what is going to change between easy and hard is really, really bad. They need to tell you what is going to change precisely, meaning health, damage, resources, experience, fucking everything needs to be explained. And nothing is explained. So we will take normal.
How? Where am I? I can't feel anything. Where's my... Hey!
Where's my dick? Is what he wanted to say. Where's my balls and where's my dick is what he wanted to say. I'm sure. Switch between your weapons to avoid overheating in battle. What the fuck is overheating? By the way, the game is running on a very fast NVMe drive, so in case you're wondering, this is pretty much the fastest loading screens that you will be able to achieve in the game. If you run the game on a hard drive, like a normal hard drive, then you will probably see longer load times. Okay, so we fall out of the sky with a beam of light for some reason.
Drop like that. Sure shouldn't feel like $1 million. And yet, I kinda do.
I honestly can't remember the story from the first game.
The mission, soldier. Okay, don't panic. Jumping dimensions is supposed to fry half of your brain.
The mouse sensitivity needs to be moved a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, I can't remember the story from the first game.
Damn it. Maybe some fresh air will jumpstart my synapses.
I don't know if the game even had a story to speak of. Because like I said, it was a very...
How can I remember
very janky game.
And not the first thing about what I'm doing here?
I'm assuming there's not anything to loot around here. I'm seeing stuttering. You should be able to see it on the video as well. The graphics are good. Like, honestly, the graphics are pretty bloody good.
Damn. Now that's a change of scenery. Beautiful. Huh. What the? Whoa. Someone is taking real heat. I gotta get over there. Oh, you know the way? Huh. I am right behind you, little one.
Well, they clearly didn't bother too much with lip sync.
Scary alien technology. I hope that ship didn't decimate my unit.
Because the lip sync in that cinematic was really terrible.
Where is my gear? Am I even on duty at all?
Like, should we even try to explore over there, or Not.
Oh, Jesus, my head is splitting. Okay, focus on logic. There's no way the WFA would send a field operative empty-handed. Something must have happened before I got here. Take me to the targeted area, little...
These cutscenes are really jarring. They're not smooth at fucking all. Like, the screen shouldn't go black for 5 seconds before every cutscene. That's really jarring.
Locals, I guess. They don't seem to be too badly hurt. I don't know, I hope they'll be able to... Whoa! Easy now. I come in peace. I assume.
You speak Agakamon?
Yeah, I was trained to speak 14 languages, but I've never heard of it. All right, I speak Agakamon, sure. Yeah.
Take off your shirt.
Say again?
Show me the Zokrum amulet.
Look, you got me confused with someone else. I travel from another dimension, and...
Yeah, the voice sync is terrible.
Yes. Good. You're way ahead of me because I don't know what species you are.
The Ulukai should know about Talans. So who are you?
The name's Slade. Commander Cutter
Step back,
Slade.
finger monster, or by the yods, I'll make a trophy out of your deformed hand.
Okay, no handshakes. I meant it as a friendly gesture. Listen, that word you just said, it's like echoing in my head.
Finger monster.
No, the other one. Ulukai? I have a feeling we were supposed to meet.
The prophecy mentions a human savior returning the Zokrum amulet. You don't seem to know anything about that.
Yeah, well, my memory took a momentary hike. What happened with that ship I saw?
Invaders have enslaved the Talans and are threatening the land of my ancestors. Without the guidance of the Ulukai, Adelpha is doomed.
So we're on Adelpha, huh? Impressive. And it definitely rings a bell.
I am Liaz, leader of the Dolotai Guardians. The invaders have just abducted one of my people. If the Yods are on your side, you'll save her. I need proof that you are the Ulukai.
I can't remember my mission briefing, so... Fine. Lead the way, Liaz.
Yeah, the lip sync, they clearly didn't bother with doing much effort with the lip sync. And that's bad in a $60 title. Like, if I'm gonna pay $60, I expect fucking good lip sync.
There's no time to waste. My Dolotai Guardians have tracked the enemy's ship. The invaders have taken the prisoner into their outpost ahead. May the Yods guide your fist, human.
This fist? You're not even gonna lend me your spear?
I shall not influence the trial.
That's just peachy. Please tell me that these invaders are just gonna throw coconuts at me?
Reverting bolt of fire shot at lightning speed. Is that what coconuts are?
Yeah. Not exactly.
There was a spelling mistake in the subtitles there. Traced was spelled trucked. So they even have some spelling mistakes in the subtitles as well. I guess the spell checker was on leave on the day that they added the subtitles. Can I do anything? Literally, I'm clicking, left clicking, right clicking, Q, E, jump, control, shift. Like, I can't do anything. Graphics are really nice. Like, really nice. If it's this nice on high, then I'm actually interested to see how good it is on ultra. I'm assuming the game has ultra. Let's have a look actually. I don't know if my computer can do ultra quality. Custom. Okay, so and the aliasing textures is very important. View distance is important. Let's put that on high, high, high. Shadows can be medium. And the aliasing ultra. Let's just put textures on ultra and view distance on ultra. That already will make a large impact on the quality of the game. Right now the game is consuming 240 watts. Let's see how much this will do. Still around 240. But the texture is on ultra and the view distance is now on ultra. It looks a little bit better. For some reason the character, like if you look at the character's face, it's blurry. Like literally the character's face is really blurry for some reason. The clothes are not blurry, his boots are not blurry, but his face is blurry. Weird. I don't know why that is. Okay. But yeah, the game looks very bloody good actually. I'm actually impressed.
Alright, let's find this Dalatai Guardian. They say exercise is good for the brain anyway.
Oh jeez. Okay, so don't step on those things. Q to heal yourself.
Nice find. Huh, what's this? I've never seen anything like it. Impressive tech. Better be careful.
Can't I take anything like this dude is dead over here? You can't tell me he's dead over here without his gun being close by. All of these fucking guys. How did they die without guns? I don't like how this guy runs. He runs weird.
These bots got what was coming to them. Wonder if the Dalatai Guardians took him out. Not a living thing here. I wonder what these invaders look like. One size fits all.
This guy actually really looks like Michael from GTA 5. Like, he really looks like Michael.
Woo-hoo! Well, they say jump, I say how high.
Well, that's a good sign for the overall open worldness of the game. If they give you a movement ability or even a jetpack or anything like that this early in the game, That's a very good sign
Moving.
for
She can't be far.
the attitude of the developers. They really want you to explore this world. If they give you a movement accessory this early in the game. Press space during a dodge to do a long jump. Space during a dodge. Oh, okay. So you press Alt and then space. I can't get over how good this graphics is.
Another one of these buildings. Gotta get inside. Great. Now what? I must find a way to open this door.
Probably a gun.
This gear is more advanced than anything I've seen before. Whoa! All right. You try shooting me now.
These bloody black screens before and after every cutscene is really jarring.
Looks like some kind of terminal. Huh. The shield device is reacting to it.
Okay, so how do I use the shield? Huh? How do I use the shield? Control. Okay, at what point are you gonna tell me that it's control?
I gotta use my shield.
Like, do you expect the... Okay, now it's saying there at the top left, but like, fucking hell, that's too late.
But I have a bad feeling about Lias's friend. I gotta find her quick.
I really don't like the way this guy runs. Okay, am I supposed to shield this guy to death?
They're coming for me.
Okay, a lot of stuttering there for some reason. Another black screen.
What was that about?
HQ to Alpha 32. We registered an explosion on the thermal grid. Requesting status.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It can't be.
Alpha 32, report. Commander, are you under attack? Report.
Humans. Invaders of my people? Good luck explaining that little detail to Liaz. Well, I guess you won't be needing this anymore, pal.
Where's his rifle? He had like a rifle. Why do I get the fucking noisy cricket when I could have gotten the rifle?
Whew, we're coming back. Let's see if the scanner is working. X-ray vision. How cool is that? Looks like some kind of terminal. Huh. The shield device is reacting to it.
Like, I can't shoot and shield at the same time. Hold left click to shoot. Green helium is automatically consumed by the gun to increase its damage.
Where's that bot coming from? Well, this time it's for real.
Okay, and the green helium disappears. That's bullshit. I don't like that. Anytime any loot in any game disappears, it's just bullshit. Okay, that's completely normal. That is how the first game was, just really janky
Bad feeling about
with
this.
bugs all over the
I hope
place.
I'm not too late.
How did I know there would be a cutscene right there?
Damn it, lady, I had this. You didn't have to sacrifice yourself. WFA. That's the army. Why do I have the feeling that I'm playing for the wrong team? WFA is using droids now? Oh, I guess we can't talk! Uh-oh.
You see that? Yeah? How do you turn it off? Huh? Goddamn savage. Speak!
Casa, mene llorón.
Wrong answer. And wrong freaking language. Again! If we can't teach you English, what good are you?
Sir, there's been an attack.
What? Where?
District 54. We lost contact with the infantry stationed there.
Send a repair team now. And activate visual monitoring in our main facilities.
Me laptop. Me haneos ah.
Their babbling is like nails on a chalkboard. They're hiding something. Find out what it is. And bring me another prisoner.
If my character can speak the language, why can't these guys speak the language?
Who are these people? What are they doing in my head? Wait. I dreamed about this place before. So... that wasn't a dream?
Dad? Dad, is that you?
What? I'm a father?
Daddy? Where are you?
Right here. Stay put. I'm gonna find you. Where the hell am I?
And we get flashbanged.
Not fair. I can't have both my daddy and my mommy leaving.
You know I don't like it when you call him Daddy. Commander Slade is joining the mission to help keep your mommy and her friends safe.
And I want to come too.
It's too dangerous, baby girl. Don't worry, I'll be back in no time. I promise.
Daddy promised the same thing.
Camilla.
I mean Commander Slade. Sorry, Mommy.
Don't be sorry. I love you.
He said that too.
Camilla. I have a little girl at home.
And we cut the dialogue off because we moved too quickly into the teleporter. And don't you just love it when that happens? And we get flashbanged again.
This is definitely not business as usual. Liaz. Liaz!
You? But I saw you revert in the explosion.
Well, I'm back, but don't ask me how it works. I'm afraid your Guardian friend wasn't so lucky. She took out a lot of invaders before I could get to her.
Her sacrifice makes us proud. Bless her essence. And bless the Ulukai. The trial is a success. You have proven that you are protected by the Yods.
First we get flashbanged and then black screen. Like, this fucking game should really calm down with the black screens and white screens. It's really jarring. And anytime that you get jarred, you get pulled out of the immersion.
I need a portal to my dimension. I got a daughter, and...
I also have a daughter, and I don't want her to suffer. The Yods need you to deal with the monsters that are oppressing the Talans.
Listen, I gotta tell you something about these monsters you're up against.
I know all about them. They're more poisonous than the Nekar plague. We should exterminate them all.
Oh, come on. That's a bit excessive. There must be some good people among them.
None deserve mercy. Not after what they did to my people. But forgive my anger, Ulukai. You wanted to tell me something.
Memory blanked again. Yes, home. How can I get back to my dimension?
Only the Almael can answer that question. But Kizar is a forbidden island.
Oh, my kind of place. Which way?
The island is covered by a massive Hylidium shield. We call it the Spear. Nothing can penetrate it. So is the will of the Yods.
Your Yods couldn't make this easy for me, huh?
Maybe there is a way. The children of Kizar are suffering from a mysterious disease, and the Almael is calling Shamazes to heal them.
Do I look like one of these Shamazes?
No. However, you could convince one to introduce you to the Almael. But they're going to make you work for it.
Well, how about you introduce me? I scratch your back, you scratch mine kind of thing.
I won't scratch you, Ulukai. Besides, Dolotai Guardians are not welcome in Kizar anymore.
So, where do I start?
Emiya is the closest village. Ask for Shamaz Nemet.
Gotcha. Oh, you should wear this device so we can keep in touch.
Comlink synchronizing. Synchronization complete.
But what about the invaders?
You leave these unidentified monsters to me.
Like, how the hell did we realize after 10 minutes of fighting them that they are humans, but these tribal people haven't noticed it after I don't know how long they've been fighting them?
Cool.
So that just gives ammo.
Hey there. Maybe you could help me.
Sola. Koi yo sayat? Mene yonor.
Or maybe not.
Mae guita neoge. Adrika nekar. Saha guadrun.
Sorry, I don't understand a single word you're saying.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do about that then?
Slade to Liaz, you copy?
I left Kizar before learning how to write. I can't copy anything, Ulukai.
No, it means, do you hear me?
Then I'd prefer if you just say what you mean.
Alright, look. I have a serious communication problem here. I can't understand a word these Talans are saying.
You speak Agakamon, Ulukai. Only Shamazes and Dolotai Guardians like myself learn that lost language. The native Talan tongue is Agazork.
That explains it. Thanks, Liaz. Slade out. They're locked onto me. there's Mia. Let's find Shamaz Nemet.
Seriously, these bloody black screens. Holy balls. Okay.
Maybe I could use my scanner to look for Nemet.
Or I could just use my fucking eyeballs.
I'm full.
Full of what? Like, I can't even... How do you open your inventory? Oh, exit, okay. Because I've been fucking pressing I and stuff like that. Really stupid that the ammo is limited to 200.
Sorry to bother, but I'm looking for the Shamaz of this place.
Katakizai, Yad's Almighty. You speak perfect Akakamon, the lost language of Khazar's false prophecy. Who are you?
I'm glad you can understand me. The name's Cutter Slade. You might have heard of the Ulukai.
Ulukai? I am sorry. This is a strange moment. I haven't spoken Akakamon in many moons. I am Nemet, Shamaz of Emiya.
Nice to meet you. Listen, Liaz sent me. You gotta help me out.
I don't think I can but speak, and I will listen.
Listen, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but your gods, Yods, brought me to your dimension for a reason. I need to know what that reason is so I can return to my family. Long story short, I gotta speak with the Almael.
Only Shamazes can be invited to Khazar outside of Outcast, and I am a Shamaz.
Amazing. Go pack your lunchbox then. We leave in 10.
I have felt the call of the Almael. The children of Khazar are sick and they need healing. But what can a Shamaz do? The path to Khazar is long and fraught with invaders. You might survive, but a Shamaz would surely revert.
Look, we can kill two birds with one stone here. Once we get to this Khazar, we can figure out what to do about the kids too.
The spear protects the island of Khazar from all intruders, and the Almael doesn't know you. I'm sorry. The Almael won't meet with you.
That's exactly why I need you to slip in, talk to the Almael, and figure out how to get me home to see my own kid, because you're right, this whole thing is about our children, right?
If one could reactivate I believe you call them portals? Is that the right Akakamun word for dialkas? Then traveling from Emiya to Khazar would be just like that. Whoosh. The space of 3 breaths. But Chief Hatso won't allow it. The invaders made our Daokas not work, you know. He doesn't want to anger them more.
You may not have any issues with authority, but I do. I can help reactivate your Daoka if it gets us to Kizar.
Helping you goes against Chief Hatso's command. I could be called a traitor. But the children are my priority, and Talans are a grateful people. We reward heroic deeds. Help us with the Daoka, and I will, how do you say, be a champion of you. To Hatso and the Almayel. Is that how you say it? Doesn't sound right.
Can you heal me?
Brace yourself. The odds guide my hands.
Okay, so we can get free healing.
Tell me about the Almayel.
When the odds speak, the Almayel listens. When the Almayel speaks, the Shamas listens. When we Shamazes speak, the villages listen. Sometimes they ignore us and go through the same painful cycle again and again. What can you do?
Oh, I know all about painful cycles. Do you think the invaders can be healed?
Good question. I see no essence in them. Beings with no essence cannot be healed through the essence and the odds. They cannot be reverted either.
Have you tried to heal them?
I don't want to get too close to them. I would probably get reverted. Huh.
Even if it doesn't bleed, we can still kill it. Trust me.
You speak so tough. Does everyone where you're from speak this tough? Wait, I'm not interested in this topic.
I haven't been home in a while. Are you sure we even need a Daoka to travel to Kizar?
Maybe you don't, but these old legs do. Retrieve the core that the invaders have stolen, and I will introduce you to the Almayel in Kizar.
Take care, Nemet. Slay to Liaz. I spoke with the Shamaz of Amiya.
Nemet, is he willing to help?
Yeah, under one condition. That I turn their Daoka back on.
You will need to recover its core that was stolen by the invaders. They keep it in a nearby base.
You've been there?
It's too dangerous for the Talans. Our weapons cannot match their firepower. I can show you where it is located.
I'm on it. Thanks, Liaz. Where's that?
Okay, so it's over there. Or is that simply pointing to north? Where's the map? Oh, tab. You have to press and hold tab. Okay, so yeah, it's over there.
Move it, Slade. They're coming.
Bro, you don't even get experience from these things. Like, how do you actually get experience? Oh, okay, so it's basically crystals. So you spend crystals to get jetpack improvements and these purple stuff to get these improvements. So the game has no leveling up and no skill, well, no stats system, I guess. That's disappointing.
Ow, what the hell?
Another flashbang.
Here you are. There's something wrong with your comm link.
I turned it off.
You did? What? What are you doing?
We took this from them. I'm sure they'd want their relics back. We could use it to parlay.
You know we don't have the clearance to do that. I came looking for you. Your father wants to see us at HQ.
Maybe this mission isn't only about what he wants, Colonel. Let that sink in for a while.
Oh, another vision. Was that the Daoga core Nemet is looking for? Weapon module. Nice.
Weapon module can be equipped. Blah blah blah. Okay, concussive shot increases the damage and chances of stunning droids. Machine gun weapon can shoot while overheated at the cost of extra iridium. Heat per shot. So does this only affect it when it's overheated or what? Well, 40% more damage but 20% less recoil. That's fine, I will take that. Seems good.
Bot coming from? That should do the trick. Here we go.
Fucking hell, this black screen, white screen bullshit. Okay, why is this one taking so long?
General Burham, you asked to see us?
You can skip the decorum, sweetheart. Just call me Father.
Okay. Father.
I don't want you on the ground anymore. The situation has escalated.
What's happening, General?
This footage comes from the black box recovered in one of our damaged drones. Look.
A rogue agent?
It's impossible. Exactly, Colonel. This is proof the savages are sorcerers. They can get in our minds, mess with our heads. Clearly, it's some kind of alien shapeshifter.
Really? Come on, Father. This is getting a little ridiculous.
You know what's ridiculous? You're the fleet negotiator, and you still haven't managed to communicate with a single prisoner. Yet you keep assuring me these primates are intelligent.
We're taking over their land. Just because they don't welcome us doesn't mean they're stupid.
This is General Borum. Send reinforcement convoys to all bases. Do it now.
Like, why does the game need to load for like 10 seconds?
Looks like the odds are turning me into
and then give you a cinematic and then load another 10 seconds to get you out of the cinematic. If it's literally just a MP4 file that's playing, then there shouldn't be any loading that is necessary.
Oh yeah? Well, what do they say? Because I can't make much sense of what they're telling me.
They don't understand you either. Only the Shamas they speak Agakamon.
Shamas is only then. I'll keep that in mind. Slate out.
Like, it's ridiculous to have 10-second loading screens on either side of all of the cinematics in the game. Especially since we've already seen like 10 to 15 cinematics.
Nope, it's full.
It's stupid that it's limited to only carrying 10. And it really sucks that the game doesn't have experience, like really. So the gun does more damage, but it takes more iridium now. Yeah, so I don't think this other upgrade is really worth it, because we're literally taking double the iridium. Iridium used -1. I think this one will be better.
Here again?
You want the ball? Go get it! Stop with your tongue, it tickles! Now sit. Sit. Yes, good boy! Mom, come see this! I made him sit, look!
What do you say, Marion? Looks like our little one loves her present.
It's all she could talk about for the last 2 months. That's 8 weeks, Slade.
Weeks, months, got dispatched to Costa Rica, Black Ops. You know I couldn't check in for her birthday.
It's just too hard on Camilla. The longing, the questions. You can't show up unannounced and then disappear again for God knows how long.
What are you saying? That I should stop coming?
Not like this. You're either in or out of her life. You understand?
That's the job, Wolf. You, if anyone, should understand that.
I do understand. So, please do not come back until you receive the paperwork from the lawyer.
The fact that you have to move forward each fucking time just to start the next dialogue session is really stupid. Like, they should just play the shit automatically.
Damn it. Damn it. Where the hell is he?
What happened? You disappeared for a complete moon.
Really? Felt like minutes. I must have taken a little dimensional detour or something. So, this is the place?
Behold, the spear.
Impressive. But I'm still counting on you. You'll keep your promise, right? It's all gonna be fine, Slade.
Hey there.
I still have sick children to tend to. The Almayel will see you now.
Thanks, Nemeth.
Don't thank me yet, Ulukai.
And we get another black screen. And we get another black screen.
This is a big place for just one.
So you're the mysterious stranger. The Almayel sees you, human. Speak your Aga-come-on words, and the Almayel shall listen.
I'm confused. Which one of you is the Almayel?
I am the Almayel, one luminous being, the ruler of Adelpha, the precious link between Talans and the Yods.
I see. I'm only here because I'd like to go back to my dimension. But your Yods? Well, they seem to want something else. I think they're trying to tell me something.
Blasphemy! Only the Almayel can hear the voice of the Yods. Why would the Yods address a human?
Maybe this Ulukai thing? The Yods, they've shown me things like visions. Oh, and I heard a voice, yeah. I'm not even sure if that...
Lies! Humans are liars! Leave this sacred sanctuary at once!
No, wait!
The Almayel has spoken.
Hold on! Liaz told me that you could answer my questions.
Liaz. The sound of that name casts ripples on the perfect surface of Melia. It shall not be spoken in Kizar.
Alright, look. I meant no disrespect, but I have a message from your Yods, okay? I'm sure you want to hear it. Let's work something out and you can help me get off this rock.
Speak now or leave.
Do we have a deal?
Speak!
Okay, so it goes something like this. Nas your cat. I'm a... not... Nectar?
Yods Almighty.
You see? I told you it was important.
Imposter! How dare you mock the Almayel?
Look, I'm working on my accent, all right? Listen to me. I have died. Actually died, okay? But I keep waking up in some kind of vortex with this echo. The same words repeating. Nas your cat. No. Nazor kat. Amanor. Nikar! Now that's more like it.
The message speaks. Agazork. So it is true. You hear the voice of the Yods.
Hearing was the easy part. Care to translate? Oh, wait. I think I already know what it means.
Save us from extinction.
How do I... What language am I speaking?
The Yods have translated the message. The Almayel sees and hears what is left to comprehend. To save us from extinction, we must protect. Kizar must be protected to save the Talans from extinction. Kizar must procreate to save the Talans from extinction.
So, which one is it?
The Almayel is one luminous being.
It looks like it takes at least two to disagree. Not my place to debate, but you got your message, so what about our deal?
Save us from extinction. And the Yods will send you back to your world.
One man against an army? Yods can't be serious about this. You two don't strike me as someone who would get their sense of humor, so... Hey, where's she going? Can we talk?
The Almael sees you.
I thought the spear was already protecting this island. But you seem to think the Yods want it even more protected? How?
You must understand that this can only be half.
Half spoken. Got it. You don't want your sister knowing the details. My lips are sealed. Just lay it on me.
This island is built on the largest source of white helidium in all of Adelpha. The Almael uses it to power the spear, but it's depleting quickly and won't last forever. If they are willing to help, the Dolotai Guardians could find a way to bring more white helidium to the island.
Understood. I'll talk to Liaz. If that's what it takes to redeem the Guardians, she'll be all for it.
Dolotai Guardians are outcasts. Their outlawed order started our descent into extinction. They are forbidden to enter Kizar.
Well, without Liaz, I wouldn't be here talking to you, and the message of the Yods would be lost forever, so come on. She just wants to see her daughter.
Ishana and Liaz share the same Fey essence, as did Yan, her former partner, who reverted so many Dolotai Guardians in his foolish attempt at violence.
Was it really foolish to sacrifice themselves to save you all? You, among all people, should appreciate the value of protection. You need to listen to Liaz, because this is how the invaders are winning right now. They divide and rule.
Divide and rule. Words of Sankra. And yet the Almael sees wisdom in them.
Wisdom's good.
If the message can convince the Dolotai Guardians to protect the spear, the Almael will half speak in their favor, and Liaz shall be heard.
Thank you. Thank you for that bit of mercy.
The Almael has half spoken.
Sorry, lady. Who are you again?
The Almael, protector of life and the oracle of the Yods.
So you and your sister have never disagreed before? Ever?
The Almael is one luminous being, the incarnation of Melia on Adelpha. She doesn't disagree. The dissonance in the Almael's voice is something else. We call it Sankra. The path is blurry. Aka stalk, the spear. One renews, the other one protects. Protecting is saving.
Technically, males and females mingling renews life. That's saving too. But I think you both may be interpreting this the wrong way.
Who are you to criticize our ways? The Almael has ruled Adelpha for thousands of cycles far before your arrival.
I'm not looking to offend anyone. The ladies have run this world for thousands of years, and I'm sure you have the best reasons to do it your way. I don't want to interfere with your politics. I'm just a guy who wants to get home.
A guy? You are the message. You brought Sankra into the temple of the Almael, shrouding your true intentions. Denying you is the path of the blind, but obeying you is merely a one-eyed vision.
Could we maybe agree that my name is not Message? If the Yods are giving me a ticket back to my daughter, I'll do everything I can to save you from extinction. But I believe the shortcut to the endgame is shutting down the invader bases, one by one. No invaders, no threat on your people. That's your message in a nutshell.
The message is already changing. The other eye won't close on his unseen words.
That's cryptic. Who's the other eye? Your sister?
The Almael has half spoken.
Not a yes, not a no. Okay? I have to go.
I probably also need to speak to the other sister as well.
Yes, do you read me?
Yes, Ulukai. The Dolotai Guardians will help you.
How do you... I haven't said anything.
When you were talking to the Almael, you left your channel open. I heard everything. After studying the map, I've identified several facilities that are storing copious amounts of white Tellidium.
I can clear the outpost. Can you send your people to collect after me?
Sure. But there's a problem.
Of course there is. Hit me.
White Tellidium can't pass through Adelpha. Small amounts are fine, but it gets unstable in large quantity. The Daoka could explode and obliterate the area, just like in Talans 15 cycles ago.
Any safer option?
We could use a Fisher Talan boat. I can centralize the shipments in the coastal village of Sapa. That will take some coordination, but it can be done.
Oh, you think they'll do it? If I'm ever gonna get home, we need to find a way for everyone to contribute. Y'all got no advanced weapons, no vehicles, no protection. There's not much to work with here.
Talans are resourceful. I'm sure every village has something to offer. You just have to figure out what exactly. Talk to the chiefs. It shouldn't be too difficult now that you're fluent in our language.
What are you talking about?
Ulukai, you do realize we're having this discussion in Agazork.
Really? Wild. The odds did something to me. I have a feeling they're only getting started. Thanks for the map coordinates, Liaz. Let's do this. Slate out.
So yeah, they basically just laid out the entire game objective for us. Like, destroy the camps and talk to the chiefs, all of that shit. So where's the camps? Where's the other woman? I'm probably gonna get the mating objective from her.
Can I have a word?
The Almael hears you.
Why do you think procreation is the key to the Yod's message?
The Almael understands the voice of the Yards, and they want Outcast to be celebrated again.
What's Outcast?
The festival celebrates the cycle of life. Can't you hear? Birth is silent. Thousands of moons without new life leads to extinction. Complete the circle, follow the will of the Yards, and the message shall become.
What do you mean, become? Become what?
The message can't be trusted until it brings the first Daramon to the Almael. The first of many.
What's a Daramon exactly?
A Daramon is a symbol of Talan unity. The festival of Outcast can't happen while the villages of Adelpha remain isolated. Help them. Unite the people behind their leaders, and you shall receive their Daramons in return.
Yeah, so I need to get this token of unity from all of the different villages, and then you can go forward with the procreation festival. So that's the second part, or the separate part of the quest. I don't know if you have to do both of them, or if you only have to choose one of them in order to complete the message of the Yods thing.
What's so special about this place, Kizar?
Kizar has been a sacred haven for thousands of cycles. It is where every Talan life begins, and Melia's last bastion. Without Kizar, there would be no Adelpha.
About the echoes. You heard them too, right? It's like the Yods are in my head.
The Yods are not in your head, human. They are everywhere.
Well, wherever they are, they're looping the same message over and over again. It's what I hear every time I...
You don't hear the message. You are the message. Powerful words spoken by the Yods. To hear the message is to understand it like a true Uruk-hai would.
Excuse me, who are you again?
The Almael, nurturer of life, and oracle of the Yods.
Can you give Liaz a second chance? She'd like to just talk with you.
The Almael can't hear Liaz. She is an outcast. The Dolotai Guardians fell under their own false prophecies, and the Yods reclaimed their tainted lessons of war.
Listen, you can't blame her for something her lover did. They had good intentions, right? The Dolotai Guardians are not the enemy, the invaders are.
Liaz learned nothing from Yan's reversion. As long as she bangs the drum of war, Kizar will be off limits to her. The spear protects the Talan race from the violent nature of Sankra and all the dissident voices. We will continue the circle of life. That's the will of the Yods. The message speaks of saving all the Talans from extinction.
That's right, every Talan. Liaz included. So help me save her. Let bygones be bygones. Please?
You don't understand. This can't be. The Almael has already half-spoken.
Then that's it, like Zokrim predicted. I'm the Uruk-hai. Why else would the Yods bring me back here?
There is no Uruk-hai. Not yet. I'm sorry you and the Dolotai Guardians were fooled by the false prophecies of Khazar and Zokrim. They were wrong interpretations of the Yods' way. Only the Almael reads the will of the Yods.
Wait, what? You don't believe in the prophecy? But you believe that an Uruk-hai is still gonna come? I gotta tell you, reading between the lines ain't my thing.
The Almael... I cannot be more clear. The Uruk-hai must hear the message and understand its true meaning. You don't understand it, so you are no Uruk-hai.
Maybe the word clear is getting lost in translation here, because this is not clear at all.
My point exactly.
Could you imagine, just for 1 second, that I am the hero you guys are waiting for? Sounds a tad pretentious, I'll give you that, but...
You are the message. Words of the Yods. Leave their true meaning to the Almael.
Even though you and your sister can't agree on the meaning of 4 words. Save us from extinction.
Silence. Arkastok shall be. Extinction shall be avoided. The Almael has... half-spoken.
I have to go now.
For now. The Yods are waiting.
So there's 10 bases that you have to destroy and take the white iridium. And then this is probably 7 villages that you have to get the unity from, and then the festival can continue.
Nemet, how are the children?
I healed them, but I couldn't find the cause of the disease, so I'm afraid I'll have to return if the stomach cramps start again. But duty calls in my village too, so I should head back to Emiya now.
Speaking of Emiya, you don't have a spare Daramon, do you? I'm gonna need a bunch of them, and frankly, I got no idea where to start.
My village is as good a starting point as any if you're on the lookout for Daramons. Emiya has its share of issues like every other place on Adelpha, I'm sure. Help us and I will bless our Daramon myself. Or help other villages first, because by the odds, the whole of Adelpha needs help.
Yeah, those are the Daramons that I need to collect from the 7 different villages. Oh yeah, and then I need to also reactivate all of the different portals. I'm sure there's not just 2 portals.
Gods be praised! Leo's told me I'd have a chance to find you here. The Ulukai. I can't believe you're real. We have waited for so long.
You didn't travel all that way just to greet me, unless I'm like one of the beetles in your world, which I totally understand.
Beetles. Sounds mysterious. My name is Emerhid, and believe it or not, I happen to be the Dolotai Guardian heading the research group that focuses on Adelpha's ancient mysteries. I guess you've heard about the Essence Shrines?
Maybe I did, but my memory ain't... Okay, let's assume I didn't. So, what about them?
What about them? What about them? I don't know. I really hoped you'd enlighten us, Ulukai.
Well, sorry to disappoint then.
Let me mark these locations on the map. I believe they're Essence Shrines. And hopefully you'll help crack their mystery for us. The odds are trying to tell us something, I can feel it. If you come across more of them, please let me know. Chief Hatsu doesn't want me here, so I'm heading back to the Dolotai camp near the Gandar Temple. Find me there.
Okay, Emerhid. Maybe I'll look into it.
Maybe. Zakir didn't tell us you'd be so funny, Ulukai. Of course you'll look into it.
Do you know how many Essence Shrines are out there?
I have a few documented here. I'm sure you're still a long way from uncovering them all.
All right. See you next time, Emerhid. You look important. Can I have a minute?
Wherever you come from, they must have taught you how to properly address a chief. I am Hatso, leader of the MA. And who might you be, funny one?
I'm Cutter Slade. Not sure if you've heard of me.
Ah yes, the Ulukai I've been warned about. Emiya is not interested in your stories. I would offer you a delicious morag on your way out, but supplies are limited.
Just give me a minute. What are you afraid of?
I was elected supreme in front of the Yods. I am not afraid of anything. Now listen. We already have one useless troublemaker in this village. We don't need another.
Who is that?
You haven't met Doc yet. He's by the lake. You should visit him and swap your ridiculous stories about saving the planet.
Those invaders everyone's worried about. Have you fought them?
Why would I? I want to start negotiations with them to ensure Emir's safety.
Negotiations? You see what they're doing out there. They'll take your land and enslave you.
Don't spit your violence at me. You want us to provoke the invaders. Emir is peaceful. We sell fruit. Nothing more.
Listen, Chief Hatso, the Yod sent me here for a reason. I can help if you let me.
Have you ever walked through the charred ruins of the Procreana Library? Scattered in the dirt are the remains of 100 victims. There are no martyrs in Emir, and no heroes. We don't need any Ulukai here. That is why we live.
Okay. Just how are the negotiations going?
I haven't met one that I could have a conversation with so far, but I am committed to making the effort. I believe the invaders have some unfinished business in Dasan. I just want to send them a signal that we are willing to collaborate, if it can speed up their departure.
Where I come from, they don't like collaborators during a war.
War? Would you stop with the violence? There are no warriors here. Now go. Leave me. Drink morag juice in the treetops.
What are you up to?
I work hard to keep Emir out of trouble. My people are counting on me. I am their leader.
What's your take on Doc?
Our Doc? The son of Kazmir? Fools breed fools. And I despise fools. What more can I say?
What happened in Procreana?
It was Adelpha's center of knowledge and science, until those stupid Dolotai Guardians arrived to wreak havoc. They convinced the Recreators to help them storm the invaders' bases and fight with everything they had. They lost. The Recreators all reverted. I'm smart enough to see that war never works. As long as I am leader, Emir will not fight.
What can you tell me about Kazmir?
He was obsessed with prophecies, the kind of stories told by the late Dolotai Guardians. He dragged me on an excursion once to marvel at some stupid stone with runes he'd probably etched himself to get attention. I'm sad his son has followed in his footsteps.
Tell me who you are again?
I am Hatso, you simpleton. Leader of Emir.
That's all for now. Bye.
I'm worried about you, Ulukai. Where are you?
I'm still in Emir. You heard about some troublemaker named Doc?
Casimir's son. Doc is a good Talan. Maybe a little lost, unsure of his essence, like his whole generation.
What's wrong with this generation? Let me guess. It's those damn video games.
No. There hasn't been a conversion ceremony in a dozen cycles. It's too dangerous to bring our youth to the Well of Essence.
So these young Talans have no essence?
Everyone has an essence. They're just not sure which of the 4 essences are theirs. The ceremony is meant to reveal exactly that.
Well, I was a teenager once. It can get pretty confusing. They figure it out. Eventually. Slayed out.
The place has a lot of verticality. Like, it's actually really big. You'd think it's a small little village, and then it even goes up into the treetops.
Who are you? Cutter Slade, aka the Ulukai, or so I'm told. This place seems peaceful enough. Get much protecting done?
Well, you never know when the Kamenai will strike. When it does, I'll be ready for it.
Are Kamenai dangerous?
Not after I nailed their wings to a tree. My aim is true. My punishment swift.
So you're more of a hunter with animal cruelty issues.
I am a protector. Citizens of Emia don't hunt. We do not eat meat.
How come you're still shooting your bow? Isn't Hatso the one calling the shots around here?
Hatso has been our chief for many moons now, but there are people criticizing his policies. They want a new chief.
I thought traveling all the way to another dimension would spare me from politicians. Who are you again?
Hassan, protector of Emia.
On my way. See you, Azan. You don't look well. What happened?
Gork away! I don't want to gork you.
Okay. Why don't you just tell me how you got here? Maybe I can help.
The gork can gork itself!
This gork you keep mentioning. I want to know more about it.
What are you gawking about? There's nothing more to know about Gork. Why in a Gork don't you bring me more Gork? I can Gork you many Zorkins in return, but bring me Gork.
I wouldn't know where to look, my friend.
Find Gork here and there, look, but you will have to Gork the rest by yourself.
You're in jail. I don't want your dirty Zorkins. Who knows where they're coming from?
My Zorkins are not Gork. The Gork was digging for precious treasure outside of Emea before becoming the Gork. And I Gorked it. Found many Zorkins. But also Gork.
So you caught that disease from digging in the ground for treasure, huh? And now you want to trade?
That's what I'm Gorking about. Bring me Gork, and I will Gork you Zorkins. Many Zorkins.
At least I know where to find you.
How the hell do I get up there? Well, I did collect one. Don't know if I will be able to collect the other one. That. Oh shit. I want to get a little bit of combat in with this new gun. Yeah, this one is much better. It only does 1 less damage than the normal shooting one. But obviously it shoots a lot faster.
Feeling better already.
So it's definitely worth it, I think. I'm a little bit dubious about how empty the world is. Like, the world feels a little bit empty. Like, there's a lot of stuff to loot, you know, like these things, but like, you would expect groups of enemies to be walking around, you know. Like, if you think about any of these types of open world games, like Skyrim, not Skyrim, well, yeah, kind of Skyrim, but Starfield, for instance, like there's stuff to kill basically everywhere. And in this game, that is definitely not the case. This game is actually quite empty with regards to enemy density. And yeah, there's stuff to loot, but it's mostly these bloody Illuye plants, you know?
Time for a swim.
So, I don't know. I'm a little bit dubious about the amount of stuff to do in the world. Because, I mean, it's just empty. It really is quite empty. And yeah, the map seems okay. I guess these are the different villages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, there's 7 of those things that I have to collect. And then there's portals, like there's a portal there that I can go activate and stuff like that. So there's stuff to do, and then obviously there's the bases, the human bases that you have to go take over and kill everyone in order to get the white elucid whatever stuff. But yeah, it just feels empty. The actual world feels empty. I'm sure there's enough objectives to do between the enemy bases and the village quests and that kind of stuff. But I mean, if you look at this, it's empty. It really is empty. Can I attack that? Assuming that thing will attack me when I come close. So yeah, it feels... Oh, that's actually damaging me. It feels really empty. Which is disappointing, because in a open world game like this, the open world is...
Why is that plant glowing?
What you want to explore. Like you have to have a reason to explore it.
Someone else.
You know.
I'm ready now.
And it just seems like
Exactly.
there's not really too much to explore.
If you're as skilled as you pretend to be, there will be more pleasant surprises.
I will keep my eyes peeled then.
Leave your eyes alone.
What the hell am I supposed to... How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Am I supposed to fucking fly, or how the hell? I couldn't even jump there. So yeah, clearly that is, I think, beyond my reach right now. I probably
The way to go.
The
way to go.
Need a glider, maybe?
I think I'm going the wrong way.
You know, I don't care about this thing because clearly I need a glider to do that objective thing. But yeah, like I say, the world feels empty. There's really not a lot to do, it seems.
I'll take that.
It's not very well populated. Like, there's not a lot of enemies at all. I'm sure I will get more weapons eventually. I'm not sure what this is. No idea what that is. I haven't unlocked any of that yet. I've got one gun right now. There's a lot of modules. I don't know if you will just continue using this gun with different modules, or if you will eventually get other guns. That's possible. But yeah, it feels a little bit empty with regards to loot. Like, there's not a lot of stuff to loot in the game so far, and I've done a fair bit of exploration. Oh, I'm full on these. I don't like the fact that it's limited to 200. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of the fact that it's limited to 10. Putting limitations on stuff is completely unnecessary. Like, it's just not... the player doesn't benefit in any way, shape, or form from limiting the stuff that they collect out in the world, because why would you limit it? Like, there's no reason to limit it. If the player wants to go out and collect a whole bunch of shit, then why would you limit their collection? Like, it is just stupid. Then they have to go back to a village or whatever and spend what they've collected before they can go out and collect more, simply because the developers placed an arbitrary limitation on what they can collect, like the amount of stuff that they can collect. It's just stupid and unnecessary. So yeah, I don't know. The voice sync, the lip sync is really, really bad in the game. The voice acting itself is okay. The graphics is really good. Like, I really, really like the graphics, and the world as well. It's a really nice world. I think the world is nice. It's just a real shame that it's not populated by anything, really. It's a really empty world. Like, there should be fucking animals walking around that you can kill, and enemies that are around. Like, it's just empty. It's empty, 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 empty. It's really a shame. I really would have liked this game to be like Mass Effect Andromeda, for instance. Andromeda was a very good example of an open world RPG. It had issues, obviously, and it was buggy, but the open world aspect of Andromeda was very, very good. And then Starfield also did a good job with the open world aspects. Obviously, a lot of Starfield was dog shit, but like the performance, for instance, and the optimizations. But the open world, like, there's constantly stuff to do in the open world, even though it's all procedurally generated. And then also, you could even go back further to something like Skyrim, and Skyrim also did a good job of populating the world with a lot of enemies, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of quests. And if you took that effort, if it took that amount of enemies and quests and all of that kind of stuff, and you put it in this world, this very nice looking world, then I think you would have a really amazing world, like a really amazing game with a lot of stuff to do and a huge amount of space to explore and just stuff to keep you busy with, you know, a lot of stuff to do to keep you busy with in between the main quest. Because like right now, like, I mean, how long have I been walking now? And I haven't encountered anything. Like, no enemies to kill, no side events or side objectives. I encountered one or two things to loot, which mostly was the healing plant. So that's it. Like, it just feels empty. The world feels empty. And quite honestly, for $60 fucking dollars, like, they crafted a beautiful world. The world is beautiful, but it's empty. It's really empty. It's not populated by anything. I much rather would want to replay a game like Mass Effect Andromeda, or maybe even Skyrim with a couple of mods thrown on top of it, if I'm looking for a good open world game, than this game. That's really the honest truth. This game is just... it's just empty. And it's definitely not worth $60. I'm not seeing $60 worth of content here. Like, the graphics is fantastic. You are going to really struggle to find an open world game with better graphics than this. But $60 is not like if you're looking for a walking simulator, then yeah, this is a $60 walking simulator with good graphics. But I'm looking for an open world RPG with a lot of stuff to do, and this game is not that. It's not that, and it's not worth $60 in my opinion. So yeah, unfortunately, it's a very beautifully crafted world, but there's not enough stuff to do. There's not enough stuff to loot. The weapon system seems bad. It just seems like you don't have enough weapons. I definitely should have picked up more than one weapon, and that one weapon I didn't even actually pick up because I got it in a cinematic. So I've picked up 0 weapons so far, you know. So it just feels like there's no loot in the game. So yeah, I don't know. It's not a terrible game, but it's definitely not worth $60. And I already feel bored. I already feel like I've been wandering around this world and not really encountering anything, not really finding cool stuff to do. And in Mass Effect Andromeda, there was plenty of stuff to do and plenty of things. Like, you would be moving from one location to another location, and it was the same in Skyrim as well. And then you would just find shit to do, you know. You would find a place to explore, or you would find a group of enemies. They were patrolling enemies as well, and you would kill them and loot them. Like, this game just has none of that, so it just feels incredibly empty. So yeah, quite unfortunate. I'm not seeing the jankiness that the first game had. The first game had a lot of jankiness. This game so far has less jankiness. We saw one enemy that was glitched into a wall, but otherwise than that, not really a whole lot of jankiness. So the developers did do a good job of of curbing their jankiness that they put into this game, but yeah, still not a good game and not a game that's worth $60 in my opinion. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it. As always, if you guys want to see more reviews, then you can support me on patreon.com/LFP. I use the money that I get from you guys and your support on patreon.com to do more reviews and to buy more games for the reviews for the channel. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.